The Liberty Indoor Track and Field season kicks off this week with the Darius Dixon Memorial Invitational here on campus. Here to tell us all about it is head coach Brant Tolsman. I know you're honoring Darius with the change of the name to this invitational. And tell us about this week and what you should expect.
We used to call it the Liberty Kickoff because it's just kind of a meet to get things started. But it was this week. This was the meet that he ran in last year, the one meet he ran for us before his tragic passing that weekend. And we just wanted to do something to remember him, honor his family. And so henceforth we will be calling the meet the Darius Dixon Memorial Invitational.
And his parents are coming into town this week, going to have a dinner and a presentation. And tell me about the relationship you have with them.
Well, they're just wonderful people. He was from a great family, and he was the oldest son, oldest grandson. Everything was first with him. He was the first guy to run on a relay, first leg, and the first one of our group to go to heaven. Yeah. And so it's sad, but it's not all sad. It's bittersweet, and I'm sure there'll be some more tears shed, but also some times of reflection and joy, and we're all headed that direction. It's just we don't know when.
This will start on Wednesday. You'll also compete Thursday. It'll count for the women, but not the men. Why is that?
Well, there's a number of NCAA and Title IX reasons that it's better for us to begin our season in January. So
for the men.
Yeah, for the men. And our women, we're ready to get started. The men are just kind of doing a unattached thing. If they want to compete, they don't need to. It's up to them. But it does help to get started, see where we are. So most of the men will be competing.
Well, tell us about the women's events. Who's going to be competing? Some names that we might need to know about.
Well, Jocelyn Williams is back after redshirting the indoor season last year, and am I right on that? Yeah, and she was one of our top finishers last year in terms of how she was ranked in the country. So we're looking forward to seeing how she looks in the weight. There's a lot of athletes, so many coming out that we'll see where they are. And, on the women's side, we have a large team. We have 66 on the roster at the moment. So it's, we hope for some surprises. Some of the girls, we haven't seen how they compete. The freshmen will be the first time, and it should be a lot of fun. No pressure, just a good time.
You also will have some sprinting going on as well. What do you expect out of that group and some of those events?
Yeah, well, Abby Flower is a senior this year, and she's one of the captains on the team and a leader. And so we're looking forward to see how she looks. She was challenged last year by Oasis in some of the events, and Oasis actually holds the school record in the 60 meters and the 200 meters, which she set as a freshman. So she'll be competing as well. And, Mary Whitmer's been looking good in the 400. All the way up. We're not running many distance events because the distance runners are trying to rest from cross country. But it should be fun to see where we are in the jumps, the throws, the pole vault. We have quite a crew this year. I think we have 4 girls that have been over 12 feet in their career at some point. So looking forward to seeing that as event as well.
And how many other teams do you have coming here, Coach?
Oh, not many. Radford's coming in. I think Bridgewater. And a lot of unattached athletes. This is definitely low key. It's a laid back meet, but it's just kind of to get the rust out, get started, and focus the minds for Christmas. Because if you don't do anything before Christmas, and then you go home and you don't have anything till January, it's just really easy to get a little lackadaisical. But seeing that the season is upon us will help fire us up and hopefully keep the athletes motivated to train over Christmas break.
All right. Stay warm in there, okay?
Oh, it should be warm tomorrow, Thursday, actually. I think it's supposed to be 51 outdoors, so we'll have fun.
All right. That's head track and field coach Brant Tolsman. Don't forget, the indoor season cranks up on Wednesday with the Darius Dixon Memorial Invitational here on campus. For the coach, I'm Alan York for the Liberty Flame Sports Network.